Thank you for taking care of the planet another year. Hopefully we can do that for thousands of years to come.
Omaha's celebration of Earth Day was kicked off on Saturday with a performance by singer-songwriter Michael Murphy. Earth Day Omaha drew many visitors to Elmwood Park, where numerous bands, vendors, and exhibitors made for an eventful celebration. Planning for the event takes place throughout the entire year. Board member Eric Williams says it's important to remember Earth Day's message every day.
The organization is together all year round, so we have meetings about once a month. We have a motto that every day is Earth Day, and so we try and remind people throughout the year that it's important to, maintain care of our environment. It's really important to remember that we need to be good stewards and we need to take care of the Earth all year round.
Earth Day was first celebrated in 1970. Since its founding, it has spread to 140 different countries throughout the world. Earth Day Omaha is meant to appeal to all different kinds of people. But no matter the reason people celebrate Earth Day, the founding principle remains the same. Every April, people all over the world celebrate Earth Day. And although everybody may have their own reason for celebrating, Earth Day acts as a reminder to stay environmentally conscious. For the Omaha News, I'm Kevin Cleaver. With election season upon us, there's some recurring themes from Nebraska's Republican Senate candidates. The candidates champion their personal conservative values, aim to reduce government spending and have a balanced budget, and hope to repeal the Affordable Health Care Act. I went to the Lincoln Independent Business Association Forum, where the candidates expressed their views on some of the main issues. Candidate State Treasurer Don Stenberg thinks the government needs to make a fresh start and repeal regulations passed by the Obama administration.
I will offer legislation that will repeal each and every major regulation passed by the Obama administration and tell the bureaucrats to go back and start over.
State Attorney General John Bruning thinks in order to get the nation out of debt, the government has to reduce its role in business.
We have to get the government out of the way. $15 trillion right now in debt, $1 trillion in deficit just this year, $1.5 trillion last year. It's an unsustainable path.
But State Senator Deb Fischer believes that Nebraska should not elect another career politician for the U.S. Senate.
It's career politicians that have gotten us into this mess that we're in, and I'm not a career politician. This is my first statewide race. People are responding to that, and they're very excited about that.
Businessman and financial advisor Pat Flynn says his experience in business is what will make him a successful senator for Nebraska.
We need people with business skills that know how to lead, and that's why I want to go to Washington, is to take it to the throat of Washington.
With Nebraska's primary set for May 15th, State Attorney General John Bruning remains at the front of the pack. But a poll conducted by Basswood Research indicates Bruning's lead over Don Stenberg to be only 6%, down from a previous lead of 23%. For the Omaha News, I'm Kevin Cleaver. An unsung victim of the floods of 2011 were the thousands of trees along the banks of the Missouri River, suffocated after having their source of oxygen cut off by floodwater. Omaha has faced months of very dry weather, something that Douglas County Environmental Services Director Kent Holmes says puts even more stress on trees.
The fact that the winter has been pretty dry, and that creates some additional stress on trees because some of those trees, especially evergreens, continue to transpire a lot of water, and you don't have precipitation during the winter. That creates some additional stress.
One of the major locations of destroyed trees is at NP Dodge Park. Since the floods, NP Dodge Park has been closed to the public. Workers have been spending months removing dead and damaged trees in order to progress with plans to reopen the park in May. NP Dodge Park is yet another area amongst many that have become a virtual tree graveyard following the flood. But the recent snowfalls and snow cover have actually added some protection to the trees in Omaha.
It's nice to have the snow cover because that does provide some protection, and obviously will provide some much needed water for those trees because they're out there regenerating roots, and those new roots will need water.
But until the last of the dead trees are removed, that will serve as yet another grim reminder of the floods of 2011. For the Omaha News, I'm Kevin Cleaver. Last week at Great Escape Theaters in North Omaha, movie fans and filmmakers came from all over to attend this year's Omaha Film Festival. The film festival, which is in its 7th year, began on Wednesday and ran through Sunday, showing feature-length and short films in all sorts of genres, ranging everywhere from comedy and science fiction to documentary. One of Movie Maker magazine's top festivals worth the entry fee, the Omaha Film Festival drew entries from all over the country, including writer-director of festival entry, Eye of the Hurricane, Jesse Wolf.
Sean and I are Florida filmmakers. We come from Central Florida. The movie is we set out to wanted to make a Florida story.
The Omaha Film Festival acts as a showcase not only for professional films, but also for amateur filmmakers. But everyone at the festival, despite being an amateur or a professional, from Nebraska or out of state, have one thing in common: an interest in film, something shared by festival program director Mark Longbreak.
It's cool that you guys are here, whatever. We're here, so it's cool for us. So thanks for coming out and enjoying the same things that we enjoy.
In the end, festival staff worked very hard to feature 97 films and 10 panels in only 5 days. The winners were announced Sunday. Director Blaine Weaver's 6-month Rule was given Best Feature by the jury, and October Baby, directed by Andrew and John Irwin, won the Audience Choice Award for Best Feature. For the Omaha News, I'm Kevin Cleaver.